Hello there, and welcome. As you can see, I'm not on the lawns as usual. Due to some letters I've received, I've come to my potting sheds to show people at home how to make the most of a smaller than average garden. Now, let's take a look, shall we? One of the best ways to utilise a smaller garden or yard is to pot plants. I potted this cypriot mint about 2 weeks ago, and look how it shot up, Greek cypriot that is. And look, it's green, lovely, really feels like you're in a proper garden. And you may not be able to smell it at home, but it smells amazing. Now, herbs are good for greenery in the garden and smells, but they're also good for cookery. Now, mint, obviously, with British lamb, but also parsley can be used for so many dishes. There are several different varieties of parsley. Obviously, this one would normally be about this long after a month, and a lot greener, but due to an incident a few weeks back where it was distressed by my ex-wife, this specimen is looking a little worse for wear. Actually, I'm not quite sure of the species of this parsley, but there's one excellent way to find out. Ah yes, Jesuit parsley. It's not just herbs you have to grow in a smaller garden. I planted this about 2 months ago, and I think it's about time we had a look at it. People say to me, Stephen-Peter, how can you grow pineapples in your garden? We've been growing pineapples in England for hundreds of years. This has turned out really well. Now, you can pot almost anything, as long as you ensure that you have a deep, rich, fertile soil and that you pot them quite deep. See, that's come along nicely, and you can grow almost anything like this in the garden. That was nice. You can tell it was good quality soil. Looks like it's going to rain, I'm afraid, so I'm going to have to come back to you in a little while. But don't worry, I'll be giving you lots of tips for your smaller than average garden. Hello again, and welcome back. Now, so far I've only shown you things that I've planted, so I'm going to show you at home how to pot your own plants. Now, I've got this lovely Bermuda grapefruit here, and it's a large fruit, therefore good for beginners. So basically what you're going to want to do is just place it in the bottom of the pot, and then cover it with some good plain soil. And you want to get it nice and compacted, because then the roots will have more of a challenge and you'll be left with a hardier plant. So yeah, that should be fine. Remember to use a good soil, not a cheap soil. And yeah, don't forget to water it. Now, I use this method to pot a green apple, not like this one, about 2 weeks ago. So I'm going to go and have a look at how it's doing. Ah yes, this is coming along nicely now. But there's only one real way to check whether it's ripe. Not quite ready yet. I'll give it a few more days. Right. That's all for today, I'm afraid. I I hope that you're satisfied with what I've shown you to do with this smaller than average garden. But next week I'll be back on the lawns. It's thirsty work, this gardening.